Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are gonna look at the easiest way how to learn sharpening on a benchstone. These are the quintessential sharpening stones that everyone thinks about, and they are the most versatile and the classic sharpening stone, but they are harder to use than some of the other options because there's no way to help you find your angle. So we're gonna do it with this, a Scandi knife. This is the actual knife I learned how to sharpen on. These are the best for this because they are very cheap. You can get a new Mora for 10-15 euro. And they have very pronounced bevels that help you find the correct angle. And once you learned how to sharpen these, then you can go onto your other kitchen knife. So let's hop right in. So since my knife is quite severely damaged because of another video I did where I tested cheap diamond stones, I'm gonna use this diamond sharpening stone because it removes the most amount of material. So as you can see, we are gonna lay this knife flat on our sharpening stone and then just raise it up to the front until we can feel that the front touches. Then just go back and forth a few times. And then look at the initial grind. You can see here we're starting to take away material, but it's gonna take a bit more. So let's just continue. So for now we're done with the lower part. As you can see, our grind looks very nice and goes all the way to the front. But now we are gonna need to sharpen this bit. And this is where it gets a bit harder because we haven't got such a large surface for it. So we have to do this bit by bit. Again, raise it up. And we can keep this at a bit of an angle, but we will need to work this whole section evenly. So I'm gonna change from here, gonna grind here, and then I will slowly shift my pressure all the way to the front. We'll sharpen the tip and then back again. This is just to avoid that you grind off a lot of material in one spot and not as much in the others. You need to keep this evenly. Now we're done with sharpening the tip. As you can see here again, we're going all the way up to the tip. Now we're done with this side. Let's turn it around and continue with the same thing on the other side until we can again feel a burr on this one, and then we can go on to polishing, which is one of the nicest things to do on a Scandi knife because it just looks so nice. So I'm taking my 1000 grit whetstone. This should be okay. The diamond stone was on the rougher side around 300 grit, and 1000 is a good step up for this. Again, just like the last time, raise it up until you can feel the edge touching, give it a few passes and constantly look at how your grind is doing. You can see it when you're grinding a bit too much on the back side or when you're just grinding on this front side if you were to raise it up too much. Just constantly check it and your knife will turn out great. Now we are on to the last polishing step, our 3000 grit stone. Again, let's cover it in water and continue polishing. And this, if you do this for a few times, you will build up muscle memory. It will make it a lot easier to sharpen. And also another thing is, even if you don't get the grind perfect the first time you do one of these Scandi knives, a lot of times some of the Mora knives are very, very rough on their edges because they're just ground by a machine in the factory. Maybe it won't look good the first time you do it. However, every time you sharpen it, because you have now established such a nice bevel, every time you resharpen it, you're gonna improve upon it. You will make it, you will get rid of scratches, eventually you will get rid of the deeper ones, and it will make your knife look even better every time you do another round of sharpening. So don't try too hard. The first time you do it, you will get another chance to make it even better the next time. Now onto the finishing step, our stropping leather. You can buy a leather strop off Amazon, they aren't that expensive. And then you're gonna buy stropping paste, which looks like this. This is the one I have. from Scapa. This is a very fine stropping compound, which you just warm up with your hands a little bit and then coat your leather strop in it. And this will help you break the burr of the knife and polish it even further to make it a lot sharper and look even nicer. I made mine with a little handle. You give it quite a good amount of pressure. And then strop for about 10-15 times on each side. Just you're gonna feel how much your knife will need. And this is our final result. As you can see, very nice polish. There are some lesser polished parts, but again, as I said, every time you re-sharpen it, you will make your knife look better and better. So this is an ongoing thing, and we can't feel any burr anymore. So this is good with these carbon steel knives. This is much easier than with a stainless steel knife, but again, with the stainless steel ones, it just maybe take you a bit longer, but the process is the same. You can even shave a bit. Yeah. So you can see this is, you could get yourself a clean shave with your outer knife, which is kind of crazy. So we're here at the end. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video interesting. I hope I could help you get along with one of your bench stones. It is not the easiest way to sharpen by any means, but it is the most classic one, and it is the most versatile one. And you can sharpen pretty much anything with a little bit of practice. So, if you found this video interesting and it helped you, maybe consider subscribing or giving the video a like. And then I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.